Hello, everybody. Welcome to Almost Leap Year. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Stacy. Today, we're talking about truth. Last night, I was in a complete shame spiral because everywhere you turn, everything is on fire. Everything. People are on fire. Moment of silence for that military man. Half of the United States is on fire, literally, and the other half is figuratively on fire. Everything is on fire. And so I am compelled. At first, I was like, all is lost. This is our all is lost moment in screenwriting. Right now, I can only speak for the United States, we are in the all is lost moment. And what are we going to do about it? Now is the moment of truth. The all is lost moment in screenwriting is also the moment of truth for our lives. And so that's why I wanted to talk today about truth. Our internal truth. The external has no truth. Everything is an effing lie. So we're going to just dismiss the external because there is no truth in the external. It is the come to Jesus time for all of us to go within to find our own internal truth. That's what this is now. That is what this is. I'm wearing my orange flare shirt because I wanted to brighten it up. As you can see outside, it is miserable. It is miserable here in the little state of Rhode Island. It's been nuts all day. It's just gloomy and rainy, and so I'm wearing my sherbet shirt to lighten things up and talk about truth. Okay, so if you don't have the Creation Codes deck, you are in for a treat today because I am sharing with you one of the exercises, because we are talking about connecting to your internal core self, and it's number 5 in the guidebook. And the initial kickoff sentence is, it is time to align your actions with your inner truth. This is living from your authentic self. And what is your authentic true self, right? It is your connected self. You feel a connection to those around you, and you feel an inherent joy in life. It's very hard right now to find and cultivate joy. I talk about this a lot, because there's so much pain that is coming to the surface in everyone's life. And it's very easy to walk around in this pain all the time, but that is not what we're meant to do. We're meant to transmute it. We're meant to face it and cry and throw our tantrums and be miserable, but only for a finite amount of time, because if you stick in it too long, you become part of a victim mentality, and you're here to transmute your misery into empowering yourself to make conscious decisions and help the planet. So many people I see online are using their sadness for a cause to transmute it, to go help, to be in service. And it's beautiful. I mean, that is what the human experience is all about. It's taking our losses and transmuting them into empowerment. And that is what I wish for you, to take your losses, take your pain, and transmute it. Feel the hurt, transmute it, and then be of service. Help someone else who is in the same pain as you are. In that connection forges new ideas and new paths to a better existence. I mean, that is what is happening right now, right? Because everything else is on fire, and it's up to the individual person. There is a very small amount of community left right now. A very small amount. Community has been ravaged, and tribes finding your tribe. They say, find your tribe, find your people. And that is true, but that is very hard to find your people right now because everybody is cocooning. No one wants to go out into the world because it's an effing mess. Acceptance of self is your true self. How much of your time is spent living for others, right? These are questions from the truth card. How much of your time is spent living for others or by the authority of others? Your parents, your children, your boss, your culture. How much of your attention is pulled away from the things you truly want to be doing, right? We're talking about focus. How much of it is a distraction? I get distracted constantly and I have to keep pulling myself back into the thing that I want to accomplish, which is doing a video here for you today. So that is what I want to accomplish. And so here we are. I'm also really big. I'm gonna try and back up in my sherbet shirt. Part of the struggle is that your core self is so big, it's next to impossible for others to handle it. So you've shrunk yourself down and you're living from that smaller space. And you've done that for so long that it feels wrong and scary to even think of living another way. And that is so true. So true, right? We've all been conditioned to shrink ourselves and be so small. And so now we are being called to be our big selves, be our true selves. So my questions for you come from this book. In a quiet moment, tune into the voice within your heart, within your soul, within your belly. What is true for me at this time in my life? Can you answer that question? What is true for me at this time in my life? Write it down. Think about it and listen to the voice of your soul. What is true for you? And how can you change your life, change your behavior, change your habits to connect and be more aligned to that truth and not be spinning your wheels in the dumpster fire that is happening in the external world right now? Because the only thing that is going to save you is you. It's the only thing that's going to save you right now is you. Right, take notes. Intuitively, you will know what the guidance is telling you. Spend some time thinking about what changes you are ready to make in your life to start living from this core authenticity. Are you comfortable being alone? Are you comfortable in your own company? I am. I've become my own best friend. Have you become your own best friend and enjoy that connection, that relationship with your higher self, with your big self? Because that, at the end of the day, is all you truly have to count on. Yes, we have family that is so important, and we have friends, and we have community, which is dwindling. But do you actively cultivate the relationship with the big you? The affirmation for the truth card is living from my core truth is my highest priority. Living from my core truth is my highest priority. That's all I wanted to come on, say hello, talk about truth. Know I'm with you. I'm supporting you. Do your journal writing. Connect to the big you because you are worth it. Mwah. Love to all, and I will be back soon. Lots of love.